What are we looking for? Dogs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird. We back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Hop in the comment section, comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know we got news of the day coming out of Colorado, and we're gonna jump right into it, dog. But before we do, I do want to give a big shout out to my little brother, man. Of course, he was playing with the Toronto Argonauts in the CFL. They won the Grey Cup on Sunday. Of course, that's pretty much the Canada's version of the Super Bowl. So yeah, got the job done, man. Obviously, for those who don't know, a lot of you guys do, but of course we got some new subscribers here, some new supporters. So just an update for some and some new news for some others. Of course, he started in the Senior Bowl. He was a Reese Senior Bowl starter. Then obviously he went to the NFL Combine, ran 4.46 there. Was signed by the Panthers. Of course, he made it all the way through training camp, all the way to the end. Didn't quite make the 53-man roster. Took a couple weeks off. Then, of course, we were signed to the CFL with the Toronto Argonauts. We've been there for about 6 or 7 weeks now. Of course, he's been making plays. As you see, the Toronto Argonauts, they won the Grey Cup, so they're the best team in Canada right now. He's been on a P squad there. How late he got there into the season, they couldn't really activate him because of how late he got there. But he's been in practice, making a lot of plays. I mean, he had multiple pick sixes, as you'll see. His film is here. This is his practice film. But yeah, he had multiple pick sixes. He had a scoop and score for a touchdown. A lot of great coverage, a lot of PBUs. Honestly, if they had the opportunity to play him this season, they would have. But like I said, it's a business. There was some things going on where they couldn't activate him. But he practiced every day. He helped him get better. He got a lot of good film here. And like I said, he's going up against the ones because he's on the P squad. So he's going up against the ones. So, I mean, this is the team that basically won the Canadian Super Bowl. And he's making a lot of plays against the ones. So, we did exactly what we need to do. Go out there, get some experience, have some fun, get better. And we're expecting some more opportunities to come. Definitely from the UFL. We're definitely expecting for him to be in the UFL for sure, without question. And then we'll be right back in an NFL training camp next season. And of course, we will get the job done. But just want to give you guys an update. Let's jump right into it, man. We all know about Michael Carroll, 5-star interior offensive lineman, 6'6", 315 out of Doylestown, Pennsylvania. He's in that 2025 class, of course, playing his high school football now at IMG Academy, the #1 interior offensive lineman in the country, #1 overall player coming out of the state of Florida, a top 15 national player. Of course, we spoke about him last week, a super athletic interior offensive lineman that's well put together and nasty at the point of attack. One of the most athletic offensive linemen in this class. He's likely the best puller in the country as well. You'll see it on tape. I mean, he explosively gets out of his stance and he's looking to do damage on opposing defenders. Of course, he's very solid in pass pro as well, has a wide base, long arms, definitely plays with a mean streak as well. You'll also see that on tape, whether he's in pass pro, run blocking. I mean, he's looking to put defenders in the dirt. A multi-sport athlete, of course, he wrestles as well. We love that. We love when our trench play guys has a wrestling background. Of course, he has day one plug and play type of upside, type of ability, very similar to what we got out of Jordan Seaton. Obviously, they're both coming from that IMG Factory as well, both #1 at their respective positions. So he has that ability where he can definitely come in and make an immediate impact. Of course, he transferred to IMG for his senior season. Now he committed to Alabama back in June. We offered him September 17th. And of course, he did visit Boulder for the Utah game. I was able to see him in person. That kid is massive, dog. I mean, it's just crazy, dog. Of course, he mentioned about the visit. His dad said that my kid was awestruck with the scenery and everything. He said the Buffs are giving his son a lot to think about. He said the attention, the success of other offensive linemen playing early. Of course, Jordan Seaton, Cash Cleveland, both coming from IMG Academy, both being true freshmen, both contributing right away, at least definitely for Jordan Seaton. I mean, he was a day one starter. And of course, once Cash got his opportunity to showcase his ability in game on the field, he's been a starter basically ever since then as well. So, of course, that's going to garner a lot of attention, right? That's going to be attractive to a recruit when you see players that came from your high school playing the same position that you do on the offensive line, playing right away at a program that's winning, that's 8-2 and have college football playoff aspirations. Now, Bama is still right there. The family is expected to attend the Iron Bowl. We'll see exactly what transpires. Let's keep it rolling. Of course, we got Alex McPherson, 3-star defensive lineman, 6'5", 250, out of Stuart, Florida, IMG Academy as well in that 2025 class, a top 100 defensive lineman in the country, a top 130 overall player coming out of the state of Florida. Of course, we spoke about him last week as well, an athletic defensive lineman that plays with a lot of hustle and effort on tape, relentless at getting to the football, physical at the attack point. Of course, he can split double teams really well. plays inside a lot. Of course, you saw a lot of 2 wide, 3 tech on tape, but he does transition to be a defensive end at the next level. Of course, you've seen some 5 tech on tape as well too. Started his career off at Martin County High School as a sophomore there in 2022. He had 53 tackles, 11 tackles for loss. Also had 7 sacks as well. Of course, he transferred to IMG Academy, had a very solid junior campaign through 6 games early on in the season. I mean, he was dominant early on in the season. In the first 6 games, he had 30 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 7 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Of course, that IMG season is now over. Now, obviously, he committed to Oklahoma State back in June. We offered him on Halloween. He has offers coming from Indiana, Pitt, Michigan State, just to name a few, NC State as well. Of course, he visited Utah. Now, he mentioned that he's been focusing on his season, but now that the IMG season is over, he had more time to focus on his future. Of course, he basically said that he isn't leaning any direction yet. Obviously, he had never been to Boulder. The relationship was young. Now, he did visit, like I said, for the Utah game. So, of course, we're a program that's continuing to rise, and he thinks that he can make an early impact here. Now, of course, like I said, he's committed to Oklahoma State, but he's keeping CU and NC State warm. He visited NC State not too long ago as well. I think this is one that we really will flip. I honestly strongly believe that. I believe he'll be ultimately committing to this Colorado football program. And I'm not wrong a lot of the times when I mean, for the ones that's been following my channel, a lot of the times when I'm talking about a guy and I feel good about it, a lot of times that guy does commit. So I feel strong about him. I was able to see him at the Utah game as well. His size is definitely verified. I mean, he can definitely get the job done once he comes in and develop. I mean, I told him that we need you. Same thing I did with Michael Carroll. Of course, I told him that we need him. Now, obviously, Carday Smith, we're still expecting a flip out of this young man. Obviously, there were multiple IMG ascenders on campus. They all went to dinner. Michael Carroll, Alex, and of course, there was a different one on campus as well, too. Amari Jones, who's a corner. He was also there. He's a 2026 DB. 4-star DB. He was also there as well too. They all went to dinner, and of course they all pretty much talked about their experiences. Obviously, Alex Graham, the IMG ascender, he was there as well. Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. was also there, and we also had a quarterback, Jaden ONeal. He was also in attendance as well. He's a 2026 spinner of the football. Of course, he's committed to Oklahoma. He's been committed to the Sooners since June. Now, he's one of our favorite in the junior class, one of our favorite quarterbacks. He's been to a camp in Boulder this summer. Now, obviously, Jaden is aware that we're trending to land Julian Lewis. He said that would not deter him from committing to this Colorado football program, and he said he'd be hungry to compete alongside Lewis if he did deem Colorado the place for him. I love that coming out of that young man. He's ready to come in and compete, even if we do have a 5-star quarterback on the roster already. Again, ONeal is a 2026 kid, so he still does have one more year of eligibility in high school, but this is a top 7 quarterback in the 26 class. He's a top 100 overall player as well, 6'3", 200 pounds. So we'll see exactly what happens. He's coming from California. Obviously, we had London Merritt and Nathaniel Owusu-Boateng on campus earlier in the week as well. Both of them are also from IMG Academy. The IMG to Boulder pipeline is legit, dog. It is legit. It's a real thing. And obviously, with the 4 that we're trying to land now, when you factor in Michael Carroll, the 5-star interior offensive lineman, Alex McPherson, the 3-star defensive lineman, when you factor in London Merritt, the 4-star defensive lineman, and then when you factor in Nathaniel Owusu-Boateng, the 5-star linebacker, out of those 4 that we're trying to get now to commit in this 2025 class, I think we at least get 2 of them. Honestly, I strongly believe we can get 3. It'll be tough to go 4 for 4. Not saying that we can't do that, because I believe in this program and I believe in Coach Prime and the recruiting staff. But I think we definitely get 2 out of the 4. I'm leaning towards 3 out of 4, to be honest with you. But I can keep it long. I just want to bring you guys a phenomenal update. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is, dog. Bird's eye view, man.